Welcome back, you lovely Rocket League players, to another episode of Road to Champ. We got ourselves a nice little upgrade to our car, got some flames painted on it. Sadly, we left our car out in the rain a little bit too long, and it gave us a little bit of rust. That's fine, though. I think I like it. A little corrosion going on. We are here again with Sage, and we are about to get ourselves into a nice set of Diamond games. That's right, we are getting into one of the biggest ranks where people absolutely blame their teammates on everything. Because, let's face it, you are the absolute perfect Peach. You are the one, the only, the god of this game. And no one can hold a candle to you. But just in case you decide, I want to get out of this rank, I'm tired of sitting in Diamond, I'm tired of barely being able to get into Diamond. This video is going to be showing you just some of the stuff that you're going to be wanting to try to learn, try to work on, and we're going to be just showing you kind of the minimum requirements you need before you can push straight on through with each game.
Or you can be plus ultra.
So it looks like AFK and G4 are our first opponents. We're going to show them just how a Diamond is supposed to be played. Ooh, he was able to make a nice touch. We're going to sit back while our teammate goes and makes a nice hard touch. It's going to be an awkward touch for them. We're going to throw it back to the corner. He's going to keep trying to stay on the ball, but he was too kind of close to the play, so he couldn't get a lot of speed with it. Our teammate's able to hit a nice 50 on him, sending it back to their corner. But it looks like their opponent, or their teammate was able to make a nice play off of it. We're able to go up the wall now, just because we've been practicing when to jump off the wall, where to jump off the wall, to make a touch in any shape or form. And our teammate's also able to make a nice play off of that. We're getting a little too close to him, so we're going to slow down, back off of him. And it looks like we're able to get a nice little touch over them. They made a tough panic touch, or panic play to try to touch it.
Over here.
The big issue they have right here is that he was at a dead standstill, so he had to have a lot of power to push himself forward, as well as trying to push himself up, giving us an opportunity to just drive around instead of trying to meet him up in the air. Gonna also go for these kind of touches. We're not perfect with them yet, so that's fine. We're gonna sit here and make them kind of worry about us being in their situation.
Oh.
And again, nice, simple, easy touch. Just by not panicking, just by driving around, we were able to get it. So push that guy out of the way. Made a nice slow U-turn just because we saw that the guy who originally touched it kind of landed wrong.
Capitalize.
Capitalize. That's the biggest thing.
Word.
Capitalize. We're not lowercasing, we're capitalizing.
Yeah.
Alright, we were able to make a little push right here. It brought him out of the net.
Up to you. Nope, nope. Back to me. You got it. Cool.
Alright, looks like our teammate was able to give us that extra bit of time. We got boosted right into their boost pads, so we were able to take both that and middle. Looks like they're trying to do a rush on our defensive positioning, so we're going to sit back. We were able to get it by him, popped it back, saw our teammate coming up for it, which was good. So now he's going to make a soft touch. Ooh, he's pushing it all the way to the edge over here. Comes straight back. Our teammate was able to make a good solid touch on it. So now we're kind of going up with the ball. We were going in an angle to where, as we were driving, the ball was staying in a consistent area. So we knew we were kind of lined up with it. Made a nice jump and boost to get a solid touch, and we were able to beat the defenders, both of them that time, to get a third goal. We saw one of them went up for it. The other one decided to be smart and he started noticing and slowed down. We're able to get right here. Perfect timing to be Able to just get ourselves in a nice position, not having to move too much to be able to save the ball. We were able to get a 50 on him. We boosted our way back down to the ground. Our teammate is now having a rush, but didn't have to go too fast as their teammate decided he was going to throw the ball all the way against the side wall. So in this situation, we're able to get in front of their way so they couldn't just run away with the ball. We're able to bump him out as well, and we're going back on the defense because we didn't know if our teammate had too much boost, not enough boost, where their boost situation kind of was sitting. Now they made a nice solid touch. That's just gonna go
Right in there.
close to the net. They were able to make a soft touch, so we were gonna give them a what a save for that one. That was a fantastic save right here.
Definitely a close one for sure.
So hopefully they actually do come and see this, because they're doing pretty dang good. You can clearly see that I'm bumping my teammate right here.
Hey man, because you're popping me! Oh.
What?
We're gonna lose because you're popping me! Wow! Oh. No. We're past those days. It's fine.
We were able to get up and get kind of a 50 on them. No big deal. We were able to get right by
Pressure.
one of the defensive positions. We were also able to keep pressure on it. Our teammate was still pretty far up there. But we had two options right there. We could have either challenged it, which is what we did, or go back into the net, which would have caused more of an issue with trying to defend, because now instead of being up close to where the net's very small behind us, they would have been even closer to where the net was a lot bigger than us, and we were just a small little blockade. So challenging early definitely helped with increasing our chances of just defending in general. So, quick, easy first game. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, we are back at it again. Our second game, going against Bashar and Stinky. So again, we're going to let our teammate go for the ball. We're going to come back, we're going to grab our boost. So again, we're a little better with our touches against the wall. We're able to push it a little further forward. Hope this boost spawns right here. Alright, it spawns right here. We did give up possession of the ball, but they kind of are panicking right now. Again, something that happens even in this rank, people panic. They also overthink their stuff. So, alright, we got a nice little potential for... Alright, there we go. Let's say we got a nice potential for saving it if they try to take the ball from us and putting it back in the net. He was able to get there before them, but he didn't have to. The ball was actually rolling with just enough force to make it in before they had a chance. So if you notice, I do keep on pulling up the scoreboard quite a bit. It's just a habit I have, for anybody who did ask. It gives me a quick little sight of, okay, how often am I scoring? How often am I giving assists? Where am I needing to work at? So for assists, it means you're doing pretty good at being a team player. You're good at passing the ball to your team so that they have a chance for something. For a shot on goal, it means that I'm putting the ball in the correct position for where I'm wanting to make it. So whether that be for defensive plays or offensive plays. And then we have saves, which means that we're doing much better on defense. So we just hit the ball very hard.
So I figured I would let you have some time to explain so I keep it out of the nets.
Well, that's what it was.
Totally, you know it.
We were able to hit the ball right into the ceiling. We're not too good with making air dribbles right this moment. We will be getting pretty good at them here within the next few games, which isn't next few games for you, obviously. It would be within the next few weeks of practicing. Or even, you know, next few days if you learn how to do them properly. So we're still practicing like that in the sense, giving ourselves secondary touches on things. Ooh, what a save. So we are able to make these simple saves now. Oh, having a bad touch. Our teammate has to save us on that one. That right there is an example why you don't ever want to just have the ball go into your net. We just had a potential for 2 people to make a goal on us and 1 person to try to defend it.
Get out of that area.
Okay. Our teammate was doing a good stall tactic. He just kept pushing it close to the wall. Wouldn't let them get a good center on it. And we're keeping our opponents away from the ball as well. So we did a soft touch right there, hoping our teammate has a good shot on net. He didn't have to go too high for it. It was an easy set-in for him. The opponent, as you can see, wasn't able to make too much of a save on it. He was close, he was following it. That's the kind of practice that I was saying. You kind of do practices as well while playing the game. I would take any type of practice. If you don't feel extremely confident about a touch, take it casual.
For defense, Heat Seeker's a fun match to play.
Yeah. Heat Seeker would be a great one to do. Just because you can also use, if you're on PC, you can use Bacchus mod to block off the opponent's net to where it's only going to go against your net. Or go into your net whenever you do it. So you can essentially create kind of like a paddle ball situation where you just keep hitting it against the wall and see how long you can go for your defensive touches. As the ball does constantly get faster and faster. Alright, so we were able to 50 both of them. Oh, our teammate was coming up for a touch, but we did decide we were going to push on it.
It happens.
Yep, it happens. Not the end of the world. Don't go into your shell and be like, oh, I have to be super defensive now because I feel bad for it. Stuff happens in the game. Don't let it get to you. Right here, we did have a good, clean attempt at a shot. He almost made a good save. We sadly just were in the way for it.
Oh, I thought I hit that. I'm back.
So it looks like the opponent did decide to give up.
Yeah, they just gave up. There it is.
That's that game. So, again, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright. We're back at it with our third game. And between our attempts, we went into practice, you know, for a little while, and we started practicing even more how to kind of get the ball on our car for things like an air dribble. Looks like the opponents are being a little more aggressive with everything. And again, that's where the hat flip comes into effect right there. We were able to make a good one. Ooh, scared him right there.
Ooh, you got me. I'll let you have it. Oh, hey, buddy.
Looks like our teammates now kind of being a little more defensive with everything. We're gonna let. Ooh. They're actually making some touches.
So proud of them.
Ooh, our teammate was not in a position for us to get to it. That's fine. We just gotta get back now because
dead.
our teammate is now dead.
Oh, hey.
So now we're making the opponents chase the ball. Teammate just went in behind us. And he was able to make a nice solid touch, causing them to do this trying to aerial backwards thing that we were talking about. Highly recommend not doing it until you've got it pretty good.
Now
he's now being toxic, so we're gonna go up in the air a little bit, come back down. We were able to confuse them by doing a little bit of flip, stalling the ball above them, right here. We were able to stall it, push it out of their way. Looks like he made a bad landing, so he lost momentum, and that's what gave us the ability of just getting right past him. Wait, Sage, is this game 3 or 4?
3.
So, our teammate is now starting to push up on things that we're not expecting. He's starting to become the panic player, so we're going to have to sit back a little more whenever we see something like that happening. We were able to sneak around, but we weren't able to make a good shot off of it. Perfectly fine. Which means we had to get back. Our teammate was able to make a capitalized shot on him as well.
That was an accident, I swear.
Nope, that's exactly what's needed. He's the one that put it in him.
Yeah, it was an accident. At least that's what he'll tell his teammate when he gets in the story later.
We got both of them going on the back wall. You will start noticing in this rank, people are trying to be more of a back wall player, which is why you just saw both of them attempt it. I think this Phil guy, Philip, had already seen that his teammate had gone up, so he started coming back down. Oh, we have the issue of flip too early. I didn't want to capitalize on it, so I made it to where it would bounce right into him instead. But our teammate was able to come back after that and capitalize off of the back positioning.
I wanted to cash in. I'm sorry.
I want to cash in with 4 goals. That's the other.
It's okay if they hate me. I'm toxic.
We weren't able to make a good touch. Our teammate was there to be able to redirect it. One thing that they are kind of doing wrong is that they're trying to make dual plays as solo players. What that means is they're trying to make passing plays without there being a teammate to pass to. So they're giving way too much space with their touches. So for example, right here, he was waiting for his teammate to be going back, but instead, Philip was still continuing forward with the play.
I will applaud them for not giving up yet.
Yeah, 100%.
Taking.
So we were able to make a touch on it, but we had so much power behind it, we weren't able to put it in a good position for us. Luckily, with their touches, they kind of were were unable to get full control over it after the hard power that had come out of it. So they were unable to make a good capitalized goal on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit back. We're going to allow a potential for a play right here. You see Philip kind of coming in. Almost had an inside goal. There we go. He made a nice shot.
I had a better block out. Could just let him have it. It was a drive by. Drive that block.
Teammate was able to sit there and take that shot all the way into the net. Perfectly fine. At this point, they are more or less... they seem like they're still trying hard, which is fantastic. I love the fact that the game is not over until the game is over. At least that's how it looks so far. Who knows? They might have been wanting this Brazil to happen, and then they were going to be done with it. They might actually take it all the way. But, you know, 5 goals for 5 shots. Pretty crazy.
Sorry.
Pretty crazy, ain't that right, Sage?
It's very crazy.
Ooh, looks like he was able to get it past us.
Oh, there you go.
So we were able to make a distinction on where he was passing it as opposed to him actually just shooting it. If he was shooting it, that would have been a little harder to defend against. Ooh, looks like they got our teammate. Ooh, they were able to hit that as well.
Can't believe it's Brazil.
And we ended off with a Brazil.
Like Brazil.
So, looks like we were going against some Diamond 1s. Pushed us all the way up to a Diamond 2 with this situation. Most likely they were gatekeepers for it, and we were coming up against them in a challenge. But,
You had the key.
how the cookies crumble. We'll see you in the next match. Ooh, someone's got 556 ping. Okay, it's slowly fixing itself.
Who had the ping issue?
Writer's block? I got an achievement of writer's block.
Oh, I was like, huh?
So something I haven't been really showing, that I keep saying, oh, you start doing it around this rank, you kind of get better at it in this rank, is demos. Demos aren't something that happen in every game for you if you don't have a teammate, or not a teammate, a opponent who's constantly in bad positions. But
If they
with
get in your
these,
way, go through them.
if they get in the way, don't drive around them, drive right through them.
Yeah, problem solved.
Something like this, again, at this point, you were kind of doing some practices of when to touch a ball that needs to be a little higher, when to touch it when it's going a little faster, slower, so on and so forth. So, and as you see, we're still struggling on small little things. We're struggling on staying up whenever we do our kickoffs. We're struggling on, you know, one thing or another that you kind of just, as time goes on, you practice to get better at, so you're not making these small mistakes that once were.
You aren't leaking goals like you were previously.
Yep, you're not letting goals go by that shouldn't have been given up.
Gotta run a tight ship.
So, you can see right there, he was driving straight for us. I could have easily jumped out of the way. Or like that, where teammate decided to give us a little howdy do.
Hey. How do?
We got a nice center, but it looks like our teammate was a little far back for the situation. We were able to get a nice demo on them. They do seem to be playing more demo happy as opposed to looking for plays.
Capitalize on that demo.
Two things they're doing wrong is, if they were to be doing demo play constantly like that, they would have to also be constantly going for boost, which means they're having to always keep themselves out of the play. We also learned how to wave dash a little bit, so we figured out that you can... Ooh.
Tried.
We figured out that when you front flip and you're close to the ground, you're able to actually just cancel out the flip and have it be a dash without the wave.
You just slap your wheels on the ground and away you go. Hi-ho silver, away.
He says, hi-ho, silver, away! He did come up for a challenge on it, which is why we made sure that it was a hard 50 going up instead of going back. We didn't want him getting too far past us with it, especially since they are challenging us quite a bit. So now we have it in their corner. We pushed it to center. Our teammate is in the net. Oh no. We've got a teammate who's being a little more fearful of his playstyle, but he's still able to make goals, so can't be too worried. Every time you play with someone, it's always going to be different. And if you do have a situation like that where your teammate is playing defensive, you know, let them do what they got to do.
Use it.
You just saw they were able to get the goal on us, or they were able to get a goal for us that entire time while being defensive. We were able to make a quicker play on it as well.
I had him in the air on top of my car. Look at him. He was a little indisposed for a minute there.
Got to get some form of people coming in, right?
Yup.
A little bit of advertisement. So we're able to make sure our teammate got back in time. That was more of a panic touch than anything for us. Didn't have a good angle for it, so the best thing we could do was just push it. Alright, looks like they're going to be popping it up forward for us. We're going to let him try to go for it, thinking that he needs to panic touch. Bumped him. Ooh, we were unable to make a good touch. Perfectly fine. You're still trying to keep up for speed at this rank. You're going to miss something like that. Don't hate yourself for it. Also, the fact you're already up by, you know, a few goals, you don't have to worry too much of it. One with 78 subs.
He's already watching.
He's already found it.
Oh.
Tell him everybody starts somewhere.
Rome wasn't built in, 3 days.
So we're going to push it center, hope our teammate's there. He's not, so we're going to sit back. Where's our teammate? Hoping our teammate was able to come up, but it looks like he was too far back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Had to block a certain area for him. Perfectly fine, though. There we go. If I wasn't smurfing?
Got him.
Yep. So he might be one of the ones that come on and just, talk trash. That's fine.
That's perfectly
But
fine.
you're always going to have people like, oh, I'm better than these diamonds. I'm better than these plats. I'm better than these silvers. So on and so forth.
Okay, bye.
He's
Oof.
annoying too. So that right there, that shows a lack of being able to not only humor something. If they really think that where they're at right now is too big of a deal, he sees his teammates only at plat 2.
Yeah.
So he knows he's not going to be going high in ranks. So now we've got our wave dash being implemented a little more.
That ball.
We were able to push our...
You need backwards? Yes, you were.
We were able to push the opponent and the teammate backwards, is what I was going to say. Ooh, close one.
Corners, man. They're deadly.
Ball's up in the air. We hear them coming, so we push back. Ooh, they were able to make a good shot on him, so...
Yep,
Just right here. We did stay under the ball a little too long when that happened. We see something like that, we're a little too awkward in our positioning for it. We were able to get it past both of them. Our teammate was also unable to make a good play. Perfectly fine. We still got plenty of time before the game's over. The opponent did leave themselves wide open for this. Ooh.
What to do with it? Couldn't really do much more. Had to just block there and then hope for the best.
Pushed it over to the other side. Ooh, our teammate is still sitting back on everything. It looks like our teammates are getting a little more defensive with where we're seeing them. Kind of what you do normally see in terms of how teammates are when they're not too sure about things. So in that situation, you do kind of want to sit back more with them. That way, if something was to have happened, you guys were able to capitalize together. Right there, that's going to go over them. Ooh, just enough to make it in the net for us.
Yeah, let's maybe get my music back on.
Music? You don't need music.
I need music.
La musica?
La musica? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were able to challenge him right there. Ooh, we barely missed a demo on him. We have a little boost, so we're kind of sitting back more defensively. Bumped him up there, so he's out of a play. We knew he was trying to do a quick play. Couldn't make it. Ooh. We're now also doing a little more back wall stuff, because at this point you do start needing to expand your abilities a little bit. Ooh. It's still diamond, so you have to still rely heavily on capitalizing on things. Don't allow them to make too free of a touch on anything. Don't give them a lot of spacing. But don't put yourself out of the situation.
Constant controlled pressure.
Il a boomed ya. Ooh. We'll start making plays like that a little more. Doesn't always end up perfect, just like that.
Or that.
We were able to make it right past their potential shot, which is perfectly fine.
Ow! Keep getting sent around the field. Like, I don't want that.
Wait, what?
I keep getting sent around the field. I can't get to it.
Like around and around and around you go?
Yeah,
Nobody
kind of like
stopped
that.
and nobody knew?
Like, I keep getting bumped at high speeds in different directions. It's like, really? Okay. Like, high enough speeds that I should be demoed, but I don't get demoed. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's understandable. Ooh. He was able to get it past us. Teammates now back with the 2v1, but it looks like their teammate actually has left the play.
Yeah, they abandoned ship. Mid.
You never want to just leave your teammate high and dry on a play that you could easily make a play out of.
Like that.
Like that.
I don't think I was high and dry at all, but here, just catch this.
That guy who went flying, the big issue he had with it is he committed himself by flipping after jumping. We were able to make a play that you saw we were able to make, what, 2 games ago or a game ago?
Yeah, they hesitated.
They hesitate right here. They pulled back so far in the net to give himself a windup that it took way longer for the windup than it did for the actual play to happen.
I'm as low, I'm sitting back, biding time.
So, that's how it goes. You guys in the next episode, or in the next match. We are going against the smoking. Well then.
They tried to shoot him up and they missed? Can you imagine?
There we go. So as you saw, the ball was getting a little closer, or a little slower. Cutting right there. So it was better to start collapsing on the play. Because if it gets hit, it's not going to go too far.
Gotta go in for the kill.
Ooh, an unfortunate situation.
Ooh.
Simple kickoff goals. Very hard for people to kind of play off properly.
That was just a really good angle for those 2 bounces.
Mm-hmm. We'll give him a close one on that one.
Oh yeah, big one.
Looks like these two are... Uh-oh.
He tried.
He was trying very hard to make a soft touch sideways. Didn't pan out like it should have for him. So he was trying to go for this kind of touch. Problem is, he was trying to make the shot as opposed to make it a secondary touch. So he was pulling himself way too hard and gave him no chance of making a solid hit. Like that. Our teammate now is getting bumped.
He's dead. I got bumped into oblivion.
Ooh, we had a bad touch, but our teammate was able to get back. He had 33 boost. We know that when you respawn, you get that, so... We were able to get a nice little play just because they started doing a little bit of a panic touch. Right there, he committed himself, as well as right there, he committed himself a little back too much from where the ball was going to land. So that gave him a harder chance of just making a good solid touch off of it. So we're seeing he's kind of making mistakes. We were able to push him into the net a little bit, but our teammate was really far back. He's trying to make us do solo plays, which kind of sucks just because of the fact we're trying to play twos. We're not really that good with ones. We haven't really played all that much yet. But this is the rank where we start learning a little bit about them. So our plays are starting to be more intentional when they're solo plays. Now we see the balls going up on the wall. Our teammate now is trying to double commit with us. Perfectly fine. If that happens, you kind of want to just space yourself away from him. That way he doesn't accidentally bump you or you don't accidentally bump him. Looks like Patrick Star and Shrek are...
They are done with their out-of-play plays.
Yeah, they kept on trying to do long plays, or long shot plays. So things where it's like, I'm just gonna spray and pray as much as I can, but because we kept putting pressure on them, didn't really get all that many shots off. And as you saw, the shots they did get off, all of them were saved. Oh, I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, looks like we're in Neo Tokyo. We are going against Amogus. So it looks like they both decided they were going to go for the touch. We're now going to see him try to go up the wall with it. He wasn't able to make a good touch. But
you were.
Because of that, we were able to capitalize off of it. Make a nice solid play from this.
They were going for the double kickoff. They obviously haven't watched the last videos.
Mm-hmm. We were able to capitalize on that. We saw where the ball was going before they even got a chance to touch it. We saw it's going sideways. Ooh, we were already right there, ready to go for it. We're going to try to take the boost, honestly. He hit the ball. We had a good play. Ooh, they were able to get a good 50. Must be watching Spook Luke. That's the only person I know who tells people you need to always cheat up.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I'm proving that's not always the best case in this mode.
Oh, get out of here.
Epic Assembly Sage.
Epic Assembly. Okay.
So you see, the distance we're putting ourselves for ourselves is giving us all the time we need to make touches.
In war, this can be considered guerrilla tactics.
Guerrilla tactics, oh Jesus.
It's off.
So we were able to get up to supersonic with our with our wave dashes, and now right there would have been a good chance for our teammate to demo him. Looks like he wasn't able to. So we're gonna sit back because the plays are getting a little faster. Gonna slow him down right here. Gonna bounce off top corner out a little bit for our teammate. And we're just gonna have a long lob of a shot just so happens we were able to get it in there.
They weren't expecting that lob. They were putting a straight shot in. They're like, oh, it's just a follower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the cheat 'em up. Oh, there's the block.
More proof as to why beating
This
never
does not
beats.
work. Teamwork. Lob and bob.
Yep. The plays we were making the past few episodes. We're not doing anything too fancy. Hit the ball, jump up, get a second touch in the net.
Still works.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bread and butter.
Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Or next episode. Not episode. The next match.
Are you high?
I'm apparently high.
What?
With how bad my decision making of what this was. An episode, a video, a match. Alright, so we're gonna give him a little bit of space. Looks like our teammate wanted the ball. We're gonna let him have it. Had a little too much power on our touch, which is fine. No need to panic for it. We're now behind our teammate.
Oh, that tactical blow.
We weren't expecting our teammate to do a tactical button.
That's off. Now it's majorly off. Tactical
We
pass.
were able to do the exact same thing. Just get underneath it in a line and jump right up for it.
That was a great play.
Mm-hmm. Got that right. Same thing. Try to get a touch. Sadly, this time the ball was going a lot slower than we're normally doing it. So we weren't able to get it going in the right direction. So we're now waiting for a touch from our teammate. Didn't even have to worry about it. He made it for
Slide
us.
past him. It's fine.
So another reason, and I talked about this earlier, or was it in that last episode? Can't fully remember if it was
No.
this one or then. The reason I check the scoreboard is to see not only what we're doing, but to see if they've got a person who is hard carrying the other person.
Know thy enemy. I got him locked in rule 1.
So we saw he was turning, and we were just trying to make a hard play right here. We're in a rule 1, so this was a make or break shot. He was barely able to stop it, but alas, in the end, we were able to get it right past him. Ooh, looks like Lagoon made a strong shot, but could not capitalize.
Wow! I wanted that last shot though. I wanted to just drive it in and be the
Was that,
namesake.
was that our champ match?
No, we're still Diamond 2 though.
Not. Nope, we're Diamond 3.
We're number 3.
Alright, so either this one or the next one will be our last one for this episode, so I will see you in the next match.
Aggressive.
Alright. Alright, so our teammate's staying with them this time. Ooh, we're able to make a nice little
Nice,
touch. Looks
easy,
like
quick one.
I'm a bird. Decided he
blind.
was no longer going to be part of the match, I guess. Want to make sure he's not having a heart attack over there. Alright, so it looks like this time our teammate is being a little more aggressive than the last few. So we're getting one of those, you know, ball chasing types, hopefully. We know exactly how to deal with them. We're going to sit back while he does a lot of the work. Because if he's ball chasing, he's making sure that he's constantly got boost. Ooh, they were able to make it over us? Ooh, is that I think our teammate's going to hard carry us then. He's got good defense. He's constantly fighting them on offense. We were able to 50 him back. So now Bird having to challenge. Ooh. We are now 50ing him, giving a little aggression ourselves. Making sure that our teammate knows that we're not just sitting back the entire time. We're going to actually give him a bit of a challenge for everything as well. And he is respecting it enough to where instead of challenging everything that we're also on, he's just challenging the stuff that we're not on. Ooh, they were able to make a stop on that. I'll take their back corner as punishment for them being able to do it.
Okay.
Alright. Able to make a nice solid play right here. We didn't have to do too much to assist it.
You don't always have to touch the ball.
Exactly. There's more than one way to help out your team. Okay. We bumped their teammate, who's now back a little bit. Oh, both of them are now overcommitted into a potential defensive touch.
That hurts so much to watch. That hurts.
I see you finally learned how to stop.
Yeah, I learned how to stop.
I knocked their teammate out of the way quite a bit. Alright. So we were able to slow the ball down, making them have to get off of the ball. And then we just slowed down just enough to where we can do this. It's a nice, simple play. You never want to try to be in these ranks and be a solo player. You always want to try to work with whoever you're playing with. You always want to try to keep your distance from them, but also keep yourself relevant. Like right there. He was closer to it, but I had a lot more momentum, and I was already going in the direction for it.
Oh no. What a save.
Yeah, we'll give him one to say for that.
For real.
Try to never be out of boost. But if you get out of boost, you don't have to feel like it's the end of the world. There's always 12s around you.
And the wave dash. Don't forget the wave dash.
Yep. You got every type of utility to help you out with it. Ooh, almost made it.
Bench mid. Oh,
Right.
you got to play, so I'm back.
Yep.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh, they had a nice shot, so we give them a nice shot for that.
It's not being aggressive enough. I tried.
Oh, the name is Purple.
Yeah, their team was purple.
Yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to that.
It's us.
Town, interesting. Alright, we're in Diamond 3, Div 3, so I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, looks like we've got just 2 random friends playing.
Oh, he beat me.
And he was able to beat him. We're gonna let that just go in. The Goofy Movie 2. Oh man, that's an old movie.
It is.
Alright. Have a nice solid hit back. Able to bump their teammate out of the goal.
How did they push power on that?
You don't have to go back and try to be, another shot on the ball. I just made it to where my teammate had a fantastic shot. And you don't have to demo every single time. Even just bumping can cause your opponents to
Mess up.
to basically not be anywhere near play. Again,
Return to center.
take your time bumping them.
Take it first, hand the first.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
Bumps are some of your best friends because they're more tactical than a demo. The demo will always put them back on the defensive post,
And give them boost if they're out.
while a bump will take someone out of the play.
It costs them their speed, and if they use their boost, now they have less boost to use.
Mm-hmm. And as you see, same thing as before. Even still just lining yourself up, we're not doing too much of a variation of the stuff we were doing in Plat. We were able to get a cancellation demo, so now we are back here with a little bit of boost.
Get the corner. Good.
Took their teammate out who was on our side of the field. Didn't want him having too much of a
Home field
playable.
advantage. Glad I got that flick off before he demoed me.
Yeah.
Good boost. What's that?
Centered for you.
They're both there. I wasn't gonna attempt it.
Guys gotta be upset about the demos.
Probably.
Ooh.
They have definitely sped up since we began.
Yeah, they start going faster and faster as the match goes on. Which is good. It means they're more angry than anything.
They're agitated.
Trusting you on defense.
Ooh, it was close. Sorry.
All good. I'm trying to pinch with you.
Oh, well, I mean,
Sorry.
You boost?
Need a boost. So I'm gonna let him go for what he thinks is gonna be a good touch. Definitely wasn't a good touch for him.
Ah! Oh! Whoops!
Oh, the fact you weren't meaning to do it makes it great.
I was like, whoops! I meant to hit the ball, I hit him instead, he got in the way.
So you can kind of gauge how their touch is going to be by just watching them go up for something. I saw the guy right here that's hitting the ball wasn't going to have a good touch from just his angle. Alright. Did you get the boost or no?
I got the boost. Ooh. Ooh, the double?
That's a high touch for them. We're just going to keep the ball going. I'll let him demo me. Hopefully I got some of his aggression out.
All about self-care, right?
All about what?
Self-care. Taking care of his emotions.
And as you see, no toxicity.
Nope.
PG's well played. I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright. Into our next match. Going against some pink players.
Pink but deadly.
Ooh, he almost had it. Oh. Wrong button. Meant to say close one, not what a save.
You would have saved yourself.
I can save it though, that's the thing.
I know, that's the joke.
So we didn't want to hit our teammate with that one. Give him a close one again. Looks like this guy is being a little too much for us, so we're going to bump him out of the way. Hoping that our teammate was able to get the ball to us, but he sadly wasn't able to.
No boost. Oh, sorry. E-boost. Finish it. Oh, never mind.
Nope. I jumped off for him. Still got some handicaps, remember?
Yeah. he performed the pit maneuver on me.
Good. Ooh. Interesting. And I can't even see what their stuff is like, so. But he's Canadian, so interesting.
Let's go.
He's Canadian. Wonder if he's got the bacon. Or the bakken.
You mean the ham?
No, the bakken.
Great pass though.
Mm-hmm.
He totally just got over his teammate right there. His teammate was trying to defend it, just flew by.
Oh,
Ah, that
looks like they were trying to demo us right there.
Bump.
I was hoping I can get a flip out of it, but I couldn't.
No flip for you. I saw it was there. I'm like, oh, it's free game. He missed. Capitalize.
Capitalize.
Next dividend payout date now.
Oh my god. You're just saying that because it's tax season.
No, I'm saying that because I got investments.
So we were able to force him to have to waste his boost to stay in the air for it. And that gave us the ability of 15 again off of them.
And that's just
Okay.
in.
Teammate just had a lookie.
Those
Lucky
wall touches
shot.
can be deadly.
Oh, look. Bounce.
Doink.
That's one of those where you'd be like, I thought that was going on backboard.
I was gonna crossbar hero it. Got the boost and he demoed me, so he's probably empty. There it is. Little simple
So-
passes.
Collapsing plays as well. Just pointing out the stuff that we've been kind of talking about, the training things that you need to do, you know, per each rank. This is just putting it all together and kind of just improving it over time.
Hey.
So now they're starting to panic because it's now 4-0, or 4-1. Tim.
Ooh, that's a lucky pitch.
Hello there.
He scared me. I was like, ah!
I had to do it. But that's what happens when you double commit on stuff. Really shouldn't be. There's no reason, being that they had one person down on the ground, one person up in the air. But it shows it doesn't matter where you are, you can always have someone capitalize on you, and you can always capitalize on someone. That was a great pass. So getting just enough of a touch over there, the demo was rendered ineffective because there was an easy shot that happened right after. Wait,
Demo
Sarton.
location.
I've played Sarton before. That's getting in your way.
All good.
I don't think this is one that puts us into it, is it?
I don't think it is.
I'm kind of curious
We
if
need
that
one
guy's
more.
live or not. Yep, need like one or two more. So we'll see you in the next match. Alright, looks like we're in our next match. This time we're going to be more of an aggressive player before our teammate even has a chance to...
Oh no, I'm having controller issues. Whatever will I do?
Oh, well, had just a bad 50 right there. He was able to capitalize off of it.
By the way, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't?
Nope.
Okay. I don't understand why people do those names. Looks like we're gonna get behind him on this one.
Ah.
Ooh. We see that the play is kind of fizzling out, so we're backing out of it.
I tried to reduce his speed on his wall launch there. Worked.
Ooh. We were able to get it right past him. He did a little bit of a panic flip right here at the end. On a touch like that where you think you can get it, turn your car around in the air. Just turn your car around. You don't have to... You have enough time to be able to spin your car. A minimum of 180 degrees. Your teammates kind of holding off on the touches. We weren't able to get to it, so now we got to run back. I thought that was going to be a quicker shot. I didn't
Forrest
realize he was
ran too
going to...
far. Run, Forrest, run! Off you went. Boost.
My boost. Okay, both of them are actually doing stuff.
Take away his control.
Yep, He gave away control over it. We get hard 50, and we were able to keep the ball back on their side of the field.
Yeah, that's off. Not anymore.
I don't know how I didn't get the demo on him. I guess. So now, again, down by 2, we always have a chance. There's proof right there. Always have a chance. I faked it like we were going around. Got 12 just to give us enough speed to make a nice solid hit on it. Kind of learn a little bit more about boost management. Okay. I don't know how he stayed with that kind of momentum, but... Oh. He was using boost the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, must have had 150 in the tank. Right then and there. Had a nice little return to sender goal.
Yeah.
They make one on us, we make one right back on them.
I don't like it. Just sit right here for a second. That's why.
So he thought he can try to get a boost. He's going too quick for his own good.
Pretty fast.
Nope. No being toxic. Even though
Oh.
your name is Toxic Sentinel.
I'm just saying it to you. Great pass.
Oh, no. No. Not a great pass. We're gonna let him go for a touch.
There's no boost here. I saw him. He's like, oh, there's no boost here.
We weren't able to get to anything, but our presence on it made it look like we were gonna try to do something. So they kind of sat back waiting for it.
Okay. 7-minute boost, so you can have it.
So what you're saying is they're pretty low?
Yep. Except for that guy, he's got 150 to tank.
Alright, that guy is definitely low. This one is not. He's blowing through his 100. There you go.
Blow into that boost, man.
So you can start seeing when they run through their boost, they lose a lot of what they think.
And he realizes it.
He just tried looking for boost and couldn't find it.
Looking for boost in all the wrong places.
Oh, I tried doing a thing. I don't understand the Allah.
Allah!
Alright, see you guys in the next match. Hopefully it'll be our final one before we hit champ. Alright. The last one's gonna be on the DFH Stadium. Ball don't lie.
Nope.
I could have sworn I saw you closer. Ooh. That's the situation. We're gonna pull ourselves back a little bit.
Yeah, I had him distracted.
So Lance over here decided he was gonna go for boost and then ball, but that just gave him a further placement from the net, so that any type of touch was gonna be a good touch for us. We were able to get a nice touch right past him, but our teammate definitely was not prepared for it. Kept trying to bump and hopefully demo me, but wasn't the best touch for him. So we got a nice little setup for our teammate. Got it between both of them. Looks like our teammate was also trying to go for a touch.
Had to slide in there. Now he's out to play. I'm heading back. Close one. Bump.
It's making them come up a little further for it, but didn't have to get too much of a touch in order to force them to slow down. Tried to get a nice little bump, but we weren't able to, so we're going to sit back a little more.
Oh.
He's got an attempt of a shot. They were able to make it just because I was not in the proper place for it. Right there, I could have challenged by jumping up into it, or I could have got back a little further to angle myself to go after the ball. The issue is that at that point, I kind of sit there and going, or I was sitting there and going, what should I do? Should I go for it or not? And that led me to not even doing either one. We were able to get a nice center for our teammate. Sadly, he wasn't able to
Capitalize.
get a good shot off of it.
It's not a dividend payout date this time.
We were able to get it up in the air for our teammate, but he wasn't able to get to that one either. So we need to slow down our touches so that our teammate can't catch up.
Almost. Almost had that.
We had a horrible flip. Flip caused us to stay back in the net instead of come out of it. Now it's 0-0 in that sense. touch.
Thank you.
We're able to get it going center again, but our teammate was a little far back for that one, which is fine. He was heading back for more defensive position. So if we continue to go super fast on that one, they would have been able to have a redirect from it into the net. So demoing their teammate, that way we've got a clean going back to the net. Didn't have any defenders going after him. That was an
The guy
easy
was
shot.
way too far on our side of the field.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where did I get all that boost? I thought I was down to like 10.
Magical boost pockets. This boost tank is bigger on the inside.
So we're now up 3-2.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Nope, it's gonna be a tie match.
this is the best situation. This is one thing we haven't talked about at all through this entire series, and that is overtime.
The dreaded high stress.
One thing that everybody
overtime.
stresses over because everybody fears being that reason for their team to miss. So, now that we're in overtime, a lot of stress is going to be in this part of the game because you're going to think everybody's going to try to do everything they can to get the goal. You're going to be going for things you normally wouldn't because you think the opponents are going to do the same.
Fortunately, they usually do.
Yeah, fortunately, they usually try doing everything possible. They try rushing everything. So you have the ability of doing one of the most important things. Fake. You can fake stuff right in front of their net, and 9 times out of 10,
They'll jump right past it.
they'll jump right past because they're gonna panic play. Everybody becomes more narrow-minded when they go for it. Now we're gonna sit back. We're gonna let our teammate go for whatever he's gonna go for.
Going for a pass.
Same thing with those kind of touches. It's the same idea as a fake. Instead of going for a shot on net, you're going for a shot just above or just to the side, so that when they do try to touch the ball, it's going to have them committed to trying to defend that one specific thing. Because of that, you can have your teammate, or if you are fast enough, depending on how you make the play, you can capitalize off of it and cause yourself to, as we see,
There it be.
Oh. There you go. Those are some simple tips and tricks and some gameplay to just show kind of the different things that you should be trying to work on in each rank. We went from
Bronze 2.
literally, and I do mean literally, only driving and not boosting in bronze to being able to make touches like this, team plays like this in diamond. I hope everything here is able to help you guys in one way or another. I do actually do replay analysis for people. If you got an hour of your time, feel free to message me if you ever find me, and I will send you or I will do a replay analysis with you. It'll usually take about an hour per replay because I do go into very great detail about where I'm seeing certain things that you're either not going for or that you're doing too much for. Other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful time. Hope this, again, helps you for at least ranking up a little faster in the year of 2023. Hope this year helps you get a lot quicker with everything you do. So, I will see you guys in the next playthrough.